What did you learn about going through the experience for the first time? What did you learn?
I got to take accountability on, my mistakes. I had a forced fumble. I had a fumble. So, that's on me. As a captain, I got to look up to myself and look up to the guys and, be a leader.
Are those harder to move on from, fumbles, than maybe a drop or a bad route?
No. I feel like that's more easier than drops. Yeah.
Because it wasn't just you.
Well, it was me. It's all me. But, he just made a good play. I didn't see him. That's usually the guys who make the best punches, the ones you don't see. So I didn't really see him.
What stands out? Obviously, you've gone up against Surtain multiple times throughout your career and in college. What stands out about his game?
Just how patient he is, man. He's really, really good, really patient, tall corner, and he's long. So, that's a benefit of his.
Even with him on the other side, do you assume you're going to get doubled like normal, or do you think it'll be one?
They doubled me a little bit last game, too, so I'm pretty sure I'll see it again.
What's the biggest difference in the way defenses are playing you this year than offense, just the whole offense, not just you? Biggest difference is the way they're playing y'all compared to maybe previous years?
Defenses?
Yes.
Well, I want to say this. I've been seeing a lot more 6 strong this year. Not sure if I've seen it as many times as this year already, but this year I want to say I've seen 6 strong a lot more. Really just a lot of safety cheating. That's always what they did, but now I see it obviously more.
What do you think y'all need to do in order to kind of get them out of that, so that way they can get those big plays that y'all really like?
The only way to get them out of it is to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Get Chase Brown and whatchamacallit on a running game that'll give us good yards to get down the field.
These numbers are uncharacteristically low for the first 3 games of the season. What do you feel like you need to do to, or not you guys as a team need to do to get him going?
So you gotta give him a touch, give him something. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to get a receiver going. Give him something quick like a slant or an Omaha stop route, something like that. Over the ball, say something quick. Just get his hands on the ball.
Zach talked about how there's no egos in your guys' room, and so you don't have to worry about guys complaining about not getting the numbers. Do you ever talk to T about that when he's going through a little slump like this?
No, but I always told T, if you want the ball, go F and ask for it. It's the simplest way to put it.
Does he have that in him though? Is he one of the guys that'll go do that?
That's funny that you say that. No, not really, but it's gonna come out of him sooner or later. I'm gonna get it out of him sooner or later.
That's something you do, right?
Not no more.
You don't do that anymore?
Nah.
How come?
I usually used to do that when my emotions would get the best of me, get the best of me, and we wouldn't really get the ball moving around. I just want to get my hands on the ball and just make a play for the team, get the first down going, get us with some momentum.
Do you think you're less emotional? Or do you think you're just?
You said I lost some?
No. Are you less emotional, or are you?
Well, I see where you're going. It's just really just controlling my emotions now. You know what I'm saying? Especially since I'm a captain now. There's a lot more eyes on me than usual. So, it's just controlling my emotions now and just being a leader.
After a game like that, Jamar, on Sunday, as a captain, what do you think the best thing you could do for your teammates, especially offensively, on the offensive side of the ball? What is the best thing you could do, say, otherwise convey?
I think the best thing to do is probably get on some of the guys, I would want them to do the same thing to me if they see me fumbling in a game, let me know I did what I did wrong. But get on them without crushing their spirits. Giving them enlightenment without downing them.
Motivating them, saying you guys have done this before, we've been in this position before.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's all it is motivating them to get better for the next play, but still want to let them know what they're doing wrong.
Well, one more bit of old business. There was a lot of conversation about your comments about Justin and kind of y'all's relationship. Did you think that was a little bit over? What did you make kind of all of the discourse about kind of where you and Justin are at this stage of life?
That's really the opinions, bro. I don't really care what the public eye says about what me and Justin got going on. I could call his phone any day. He could call mine any day. We don't have no problems. We're just older. We're grown. When you get older, you lose friends sometimes, but y'all still communicate. I don't mean you got to talk to them every day.
Were you surprised that many people kind of reacted to that?
No. Whatever I say usually blows up somehow. I don't know, but it usually does. So I expected it.
What do you remember how Denver played you last time? And wasn't that long ago as far as, you know, but I mean, how did they play? What do you remember about that game and how they attacked?
A lot of man. Pat followed me the whole game. Threw a little double teams at me with man. Didn't really see too much cloud. Played a little 2-man. Played a little 6-strong when I was at 3. Cloud towards T-side. So.
Do you look forward to this matchup? I know you play a lot against corners, good Denzel, Snead, a lot of guys, but is Surtain maybe a next level matchup for you?
There's another matchup I got that's in my way. You know what I'm saying? I've been going against Pat my whole life. It's not somebody I need to be excited for. I've been seeing him my whole life, so it's another matchup I got to be ready for.
It's interesting because when you look at the numbers, you had 100 yards last year, but not a lot of that came against him. How do you evaluate how that matchup goes for you when it kind of shakes out that way?
I still got 100 yards, so I don't care. You can't tell me he didn't stop me. I had 2 passes that were thrown behind me, 2 on him. So, I mean, if you want to really go there, I could go there for people. So, I know what I did last year.
Are there any
just saying.
Are there any matchups that you view as next level, or are they all just another opponent?
Every matchup the same, man. I mean, those guys still got respect for me. Same way they matching up for me. I got respect for those guys, so I'm treating them like another person.
Did you have any conversations with Joe after last week, just seeing what he saw from his eyes?
No, not really. Didn't ask him nothing for real. I mean, I see him in here and we say what's up. That's probably it. Yeah.
As a receiver, why is getting the run game so important to getting the offense started?
Helps out the receivers, of course. It keeps put more in the box so we can throw the ball more. When you're throwing the ball more, it's not many people in the box, so they spread out everybody and drop 8.
I'm curious when your quarterback goes down and you're the guy, right? I mean, you're one of the guys here. Is it on you? Do you feel like you need to do more to help this team, or is that the wrong way to look at it? That you should be relied on more now because Joe is out?
It really depends on how you look at that situation. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you're supposed to do more. Yes, 100% yes. But for me, I don't look at it as like I need to do more. I look at it as like I need to be myself. I need to be humble. I need to be accountable. I need to be a leader. I need to push myself. So those 4 things are going to push me to be better in the game if I do that at practice.
In that tone, does Jake Browning need any reinforcement, any kind of just encouragement after having a rough game?
Yeah, I mean we all do. You know what I'm saying? Not just him. Running backs do. I do. So tight ends do. I mean we all do.
Does that help you, Jamar, that Jake was in this position 2 years ago? He can throw the ball around the field. Even against Jacksonville, he can move the team down the field. How much does that help you, your confidence that this team can get it going?
Yeah, we believe in Jake, man. We've been watching Jake for a long time. We know what he's capable of. We know what he can do. But last week was just one of those games that they got the best of us. And we got to face reality and look that film in the eye and watch it and get corrections to it and learn from it. And
Jake talked about playing fast being an emphasis this week. Do you feel like y'all aren't playing as fast as you need to be at this point in the year? How would you kind of diagnose that situation?
That's hard to say. I feel like we play fast. I can't really say that because I'm already flying around the field, so it's hard for me to say we need to fly around when all we do is run. So it's kind of hard for me to say that answer.
But you know what I'm talking about, like in terms of like processing, in terms of like y'all all like playing
like getting into the line faster,
like not thinking,
faster.
just like going out, just like not thinking about stuff, but just going out and playing. Is that?
I think we're doing that. I don't think that's a problem. I think we're doing that.
How was last week's meeting with Joe when UNT went over to his house? How's he holding up?
Oh, he's doing good. He's doing good. I mean, his normal self is boring, plain, dry, answered self, but he's normal.
You said you've seen him around, just said, hey, has he just been doing rehab or has he been in meetings, office meetings?
No, he's only been in rehab on that little scooter. Been scooting around saying, hey, number 1 and stuff like that. So you know how Joe is.
You got a big package yesterday. You got a ton of goods. Kind of walk us through kind of what that was like.
Yeah. So yesterday and today. Yesterday was Reese's Puffs, and today was the Lucky Charms. I bring the cereal to the locker room for the guys, and let them bring some home for their kids, their families. Got some for the coaches too, and the equipment room and training room.
How many boxes did they send you?
Probably like 100, maybe.
Were you surprised that they went out as fast as,
No. Lucky Charms was faster than a Reese's Puff. I don't like chocolate like that, but Lucky Charms was pretty fast. They got rid of it.
Does Monday night mean anything to you? It's a spotlight game. It's a national game. It stands alone. Does that mean anything to you as a player?
No, but that's like the only day football is on. It's the only game on Mondays. I know that, but I still look at every game as the next game. So.
Were you Jamar, as a kid, were you a mom watch this, dad watch this? Anything you did you want attention from your parents when you were going to do something cool?
Yeah, I used to do, bro. I used to tell my mom, watch this, and I used to do backflips off the garage, the house, the car, and she used to get mad because I was about to break my neck. So that was my mom watch this moment.
Off the house?
Yeah, I was a pretty crazy kid growing up. I was doing weird stuff like that.
The reason why I'm asking is because it feels like, Monday Night Football is one of those kind of games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you get a chance, it's not about your mom, it's about the whole country, but you get a chance to say, hey, watch this. Is there excitement in that for you?
Yeah, when you put it like that, but that's what I mean. Like, that's the only game on. You got to show up, but you still treat it like a regular game, though, You don't overemphasize it as a Monday night game.
When's the last time you've jumped out the house?
Into the backflip? Phew. Maybe 10th grade.
Can you still do one?
Hell yeah.
In pads?
Yeah. I did it in San Fran.
That's right.
Yeah. I did gymnastics, y'all. It can't leave my spirit, okay?
How much has Surtain changed since he was in college?
I think he's more patient now than what he was in college. I think that's the biggest difference. And by that I mean he played more with his feet instead of his hands now. In college he's more handsier.
He had a big game against Denver, that game you guys won in overtime. Is there, as receivers, is a little more juice, a little more energy when you go against a team that you lit up personally the previous time?
No, because they're gonna come stepping the next time. The whole intent this time is to stop us and not let me and T go for 100 yards. That's their intent. So we got to come out and do the same thing again.
That Denver game last year, it's one of only 2 times that UNT have had 100 yards in the same game. Did you do anything special to celebrate that, or does that hold any significance for you?
Nah. Honestly, I don't even know. We probably did go out because I don't even remember what happened. I don't know. Can't tell you so.
It's Monday Night Football, man. Don't get no better than that. I grew up watching it, man. It's going to be fun.
What do you remember the most about why you were able to have such a successful game against Denver?
Coach just had a great game plan, put me in the right position to make plays, and had great balls from the quarterback, and I was just had the great guy given ability to make the plays.
How many times have you replayed that game in your mind?
Not too many times. You know what I'm saying? It was a great game by me, but it's a new season and new goals. So
every week is a new week, but how important is it for you guys to bounce back after what happened last week?
Yeah, man, we definitely got to bounce back. Last week was I guess it was very embarrassing. You know what I mean? Probably one of a lot of these guys in the locker room worst loss since they've been in the league. So definitely got to bounce back and just be a better football team overall.
What's the biggest thing after you go through a loss like that? What's the biggest thing you learn that helps you moving forward?
Coming together as a team, putting that game behind us, learning from it, and then just being better the next week and executing.
Obviously, there's a lot of variables that go into it. How do you feel like this year's gone for you?
But it's been going good. Obviously, got the 2 wins to start the season, and that was a bonus. And obviously that last game wasn't too good, but other than that, man, personally, I feel like I've been playing well. Just haven't had a lot of opportunities. Obviously, everybody in the receiver room haven't had a lot of opportunities. So just looking forward to it.
How important is it for you and Jamar to get going early and often in a game like this on the road, prime time, if you guys want to get a win?
I feel like it's very important. Just get us going, get our feet wet, and just just, I feel like once we get going, the whole team is just, amped and ready to go.
Jamar said you're not typically a guy to call for the ball. Do you feel a sense of urgency yet this year?
I know it's going to come my way. I've always been like that. When the ball come my way, I just got to make a play on it. You know what I mean? I got to take advantage of every opportunity that I get. So,
what makes Pat Surtain so good from your perspective? What makes him so effective?
Got great feet, great hips. Just long guy, patient. You know what I mean? And, just an overall great player.
Jamar said he's going to try to get you out of your shell a little bit to call for the ball a little bit more.
I feel like I call for it a little bit, but I stay down, man. Like I said, man, when I get those opportunities, when the ball come my way, I just try to do my job and make a play on it.
How hard is that as a receiver to not kind of get frustrated because it's so much out of your control? A lot of guys are pretty vocal about it.
I feel like it can be pretty hard for a lot of guys. You know what I mean? But for me, man, I'm just so laid back. Hey, as long as we win, I'm cool. You know what I mean? So,
what is T. Higgins calling for the ball like? What's your process?
I don't know, man. Give me the damn ball. I don't know.
Where is your confidence level, T, that overall this offense is going to shake out of it?
Yeah, my confidence level is through the roof. I have no doubt that we're gonna shake back from last week and just do more. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough. A lot of turnovers. We got to cut that down and just be better this week.
How big would it be if you guys could get the ground game going, get Chase Brown going?
It's going to be very big, and it plays part with all phases of the offense, O-line, receivers, getting those key blocks in the back seven. And, we get Chase going, get Samaje going, we'll be all right.